Parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Okay, so increase on the power of the engine there. It's pretty decent. %3 fuel efficiency. So if you're running rich revs more, it's alright. As you see, Toro Rosso and Mana Racing are making some improvements to their car. So Mana's trying to get back from the bottom. Toro Rosso are trying to get nearer Williams. I really need to start upgrading the more, get some more upgrades on it, get close to the Force India.
Here we are at the fascinating Sochi Autodrome in Russia for what is expected to be a compelling race weekend. Well, it all begins today with practice. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
Daniel Ricciardo there, just giving a little wave. Anyway, going straight into practice. Getting straight into practice, acclimatization, track acclimatization, time management and qualifying pace. Starting qualifying pace and
we've hit our secondary target time. Let's try and repeat that in qualifying.
Get 13th there, which is pretty good.
Low chance of rain now. If
Do
the
worse on the
situation
second lap.
changes, we'll let you know.
Do worse on the second lap, and so come in, no point going ahead with the lap. So now I completed tyre wear and track acclimatization
An
as well.
interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the...
So after practice 3, I'm feeling pretty good for this race. I got perfect qualifying. Lap times I got purple on that and then got green on the other 2, which is good. Tyre wear is probably my worst one, really. Now I've got 323 resource points, which are alright.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
So I have a new rival. So Roman Grosjean, who's in the Haas, you know, he's a good. I think he's quite a bit faster than us, to be honest. It's gonna be hard to win that.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
So I need to qualify. Okay, so I need to qualify 17th, beat Palmer, beat Gutierrez. Basically, normal kind of objectives there.
Welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the act.
I'm just checking myself, really. Just checking on super softs and then first try my final lap. Okay, straight from the first lap, I got, well, not from the first lap, out of all the laps,
Okay, we know it's...
I came 21st near the end of this qualifying, so I have to go for another lap. First lap was not good at all, so second lap's better. 1.5 seconds up, and I'm in 7th, and that was very good, or 8th now. But that was very good drive, and then Gutierrez is doing a 1:08, which is impossible, I believe. Well, not that I believe it. You know, you're not gonna in a hash. You're not going what is it? 30-something seconds front of everyone else. Q2. Got 1:43 so far. I'm in 16th, and I've got. Looks like this is gonna be the last lap. You know, I'm up in my thing.
You're currently in P15, remain dry.
Get 15.
We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
And then just get past the line for like another go, like with 3 seconds left. But anyway, qualify 15th, which is better than the team thought we could do. So. Anyway, Roman Grosjean coming 12th, which is means that he's beating us in the rivalry, but I think straight away. He only had one faster sector, which means that I'm only a point behind, so it's not that bad, really. Just really need to beat him in the race now.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
So 17th, beat Roman Grosjean in his standings, and beat Palmer. Okay, so I beat Palmer, I think. No, actually, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be harder than I think. I only just beat him on like qualifying. With that like kind of like last lap that I did. And I'm just gonna upgrade the fuel efficiency again. So I don't have to take so much fuel around the circuit and running rich a lot more.
Good afternoon from Sochi as we prepare to get underway for the Russian Grand Prix. The championship battle has some time to go yet, but still expect no quarter to be given here on this circuit that made its debut in 2014 and has already seen some classic racing. Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues built for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56% of the lap taken absolutely flat out, we certainly won't be wanting for pure speed. A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport.
So expecting him to be...
And alongside me to take you through it all is none other than Anthony Davidson. This was a circuit that I think in its inaugural race got off to a bit of a shaky start, but since then it's really drawn the fans in and become a very popular event. What do you think changed?
Well, this just goes to show the importance of fixing problems as and when you discover them. As a complete unknown quantity in 2014, the tyre choice was quite conservative, which didn't really allow much in terms of different strategy options. So it was pretty much as you were from lights to flag. But that was a great learning experience, and we came back the next year and had a really exciting Grand Prix, with battles for the podium going on all the way to the final lap. So hopefully we'll be treated to more of the same this year.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece. Good luck.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Nico Rosberg will start his silver arrow from pole position, and Kimi Räikkönen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Max Verstappen and Bottas, Ricciardo, Massa, Sainz and Daniel Kvyat, Perez, Grosjean, Jenson Button and Gutierrez, a Renault, Palmer, Fernando Alonso and Nico Hülkenberg, Nasser and Harry Anto, Pascal Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, so just gotta pick my strategy. Just going for the standard one, high timing. Yeah, high timing. So formation lap. As always. So wrong there. Just roll off start a bit anyway, don't really matter. Just gonna fast forward it.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Okay. So, 5 red lines. And away we go. There we go. Pretty good start from us, but everyone else was alright actually, so yeah, it's not the best start really. We didn't get any position from that. I mean, you have to kind of go wide a bit because everyone's pushing. And anyway, Palmer's right there. Just trying to tiptoe through this section here.
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
I try to get the position back and not lose too much time, but anyway, Palmer gets past me. But anyway, down the inside. Take that back. later on in this lap, go down the inside. He's not going to place, but just a bit more power, I believe. Pretty hard. Kind of had to, so something to slide in here. So buttons next person up there. Lap 2, Daniel Ricciardo goes flying off because I'm hitting.
The safety car is out.
Anyway, safety car comes out and I was about to press button, but something happens here, I don't know what.
We are under safety car conditions and cannot overtake.
Button just like stopped for no reason, but yeah. Daniel Ricciardo got hit out by someone, I don't know who it was, but just got flipped into the wall. Alright, it's about to restart now. Oh, I just don't get the timing right there. Trying to beat him down the inside, don't work. But I can beat him down the inside this next corner. There we go. Keep in place there. Gutierrez is next target. Just using switching and not braking too hard. Perez is not giving up the position, he's got Mercedes cars, so it's quite hard to get past. And main move. Lap 7. Perez is now the back of us on the straight. Squeezing just enough. But he's still there when he gets past. Oh, we have to get it back. Thought I had him there, but actually just doing that perfectly, giving away the position and just keeping the power on. Because as he's have to go wide. Anyway, make a mistake now. I'm gonna take Gutierrez again. Lap 8, Perez is way ahead and Kimi Räikkönen goes out the race. Just engine failure, I think. Yeah.
Considering switching to an alternate strategy, do you want to change or stick to plan A? You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
Anyway, I hit my front wing there. Gutierrez, I think, kind of forced me into a wall. That was nothing really I could do.
Box this lap.
It's kind of wide with no front wing, or a damaged one. I keep up behind him. Harianto's Ricciardo is just getting in front of me now. Even after the mistake, he's still ahead of us, showing the Red Bull pace. It's going to be a long pit stop getting that front wing back on.
Release.
7th. Oh. And now I'm in 20th. With... I don't know what happened to Palmer.
See these tyres through to the end now.
Palmer's way behind. No overtaking, something's happened up here. I'm just going to check on the replay. Yeah, it's not a Sauber, it's someone ahead of it here. They're just going so slowly. What's happening? Well, he's got a puncher there. Don't know how. But yeah, he's got a puncher. And just the man are going from the back of him. Anyway, so I'm gonna catch him up, I think. But look at this, just he's still behind. Like Nancy's now behind him. Make up 2 positions there.
But if a storm front does appear, then we'll let you know.
So Palmer's right behind me now. He's quite fast actually. Anyway, just showing his nose there.
You're just in front of Jolyon. He may try to overtake. Stay alert.
So I need 1 more position to get the target of the team. Carlos Sainz out of the race. He was the one going very slowly a few laps ago. Here we go. Just went from bad to worse, from puncture to an engine failure. So yeah.
Safety car, safety car.
Safety car deployed again.
Overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Anyway,
The
this
safety
could.
car is waiting for the leader. You may overtake it. Overtake the
Anyway,
safety car.
great pass there. Not making any, textbook, passing on the safety car there. Anyway, Ericsson just stops, and I get 17. I don't understand why that happens. I think it's because their delta's like proper. I'm guessing it's proper high, and they just have to stop to make sure they don't pass it. But that wouldn't actually happen, I don't think. Anyway, right up against Alonso there. And anyway, maintain pace coming in this lap. So it's going to be race to the end really. It's going out slipstream. I don't know when it's going to come in. Anyway, into this corner. Verline to get past him, and then Alonso just gets past there. I'm just trying to catch up to Alonso now. Anyway, Verline in the Mercedes powered car. Trying to get past, but got the inside. Just keep him behind. Anyway, I think Vettel just fastest lap, wins the race. Last lap being the fastest when he's done. And he's got the lap record, so I expect nothing else really. He's really good around this track. Anyway, Vettel's still there. And we're not going to catch him to Ariano, so taking 16th for the Russian Grand Prix there.
Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
So, another excellent win from Ferrari. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Well, this is it. This is where they all want to be. Here come the top 3 then, out onto the podium after a fascinating Grand Prix. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings.
So
Sebastian
Nico
Vettel
Rosberg
takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship
got a 7-second
after that
penalty.
excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think he would have
Well,
been first,
after a drive like
maybe.
that, it's got to be Nico Hülkenberg, hasn't it? Very clean, very smooth. He can be really pleased with that one.
Yeah,
And
need
here's
help,
how things
they're
are shaping
getting
up
quite a
in the
few
Constructors' Championship. Mercedes moves to
places.
the top of the table. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong
Jolene
weekend
Palmer, 5
allows them to
seconds
continue
plus.
their march up the table.
Did
It
not
was
finish
great
Kimi
having you
Räikkönen,
with us for this
Carl
weekend.
Sainz.
I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though,
Now from
goodbye.
constructors. Oh wait, no, drivers. So I'm in the constructors we're 5th. So that's alright, just behind. Okay, just getting some resource points here. So now I have 99. I only got 1 faster sector there compared to qualifying when I was 2. Yeah, still keeping it at 10 for the team, so it's alright. I may just show my career score. And I'll see you in the next race, which will be Spain.